Syntropy is the accumulation of abundance. It's going from simple to complex versus the opposite of syntropy is entropy, which is going from complex to simple.
Why is Syntropy better?
Syntropy, there's 5 main principles that you're following within Syntropy, which is keeping the ground covers, maximizing photosynthesis, natural succession, stratification, and management, which management is the number one big thing of all. The next thing is that ecological succession of the different plantings we're doing to push forward on that ecological succession.
Management is part of it.
Management is the big thing because after you plant it, what are you going to do? And especially planting at things at such high density, we're managing that stratification. Understanding stratification is referred to the light requirement of the plant. It's not the height, but the light requirement. And depending where those light requirements are with the plants will depend where they fall in that ecological succession and where they fall in that
in the system,
and within the system.
Yeah. But
that's how you kind of like set the heights and the levels of each plant. Like I saw lettuce is high strata, so you don't want to grow it in a very shady environment. If you grow lettuce in a very shady environment, unless if it's the climate and time, there's so many little nuances here because during the summer months, you want to probably grow in that lettuce and maybe in a medium strata because there's so much more daylight.
Exactly.
But during our main growing season of lettuce, high strata is where you want to grow, which is like that 80% sunlight. Because if you grow lettuce in a shady environment, it's going to stretch. It's looking for light. So that's how you observe plants. It's like, how much light are they stretching? Or how much are they stretching out to capture that light and to fully maximize on that photosynthesis? So with that all being said, implementing these practices and these ideas and is really changed my whole perspective, not only on life, but how I farm.
That's amazing. Yeah. Dude, thanks for breaking that down. Because strata, all that is like, it's just more awareness around the plants, around creation.
You got to just observe the plant and where they are. Like for one example, what is it? Citrus is more medium strata, but yet we grow citrus and how we exploit citrus here. Dude, we put it in the middle of the sun, getting pounded. And now they're stressed. And then we deal with greening, and that's due to a pest. And that pest spreading havoc of
case closed.
But imagine if what happens if we stratified and put citrus where it wants to be, and then on top of that regenerate that soil, because our soil is so depleted because the amount of glyphosate that's used in agriculture, and especially citrus, it's like you killed the soil. There's no life to the soil, so how do you expect the plants to thrive? And like back in the old days when these guys were pumping citrus, you just think about that was freshly cleared forest, cleared land that had an accumulation of life into it, and I had that diversity, so of course it was thriving back in the day. But if you don't keep that life going and keep regenerating, and you just keep extracting all of its resources and also nuking it with the poison that we put it, like what do you expect that plant to do?
Entropy.
So
Wow, man.
Anyways,
that
my little rant.
It like makes me crazy. But it's hard you can't focus on it because it will make you crazy. Like I walk into these neighborhoods, they're just clear cut. Used to be beautiful forests. I'm like,
it's not necessarily bad if it's
crime.
clear cut, but are you retaining that organic matter that you clear cut and holding it within the landscape? And then what are you going to build? Plant more? Right. So I don't want to be like, oh no, clear cutting's bad, because man, it's nice to keep resetting forests, and you want to kind of reset the forest here and there. Forest needs a little resetting here and there, but not to extract, to clear cut it, and then all that resources that you clear cut, then to put it out to the landfill, and now you have this empty land that's being depleted that you took all the life out of.
Where's the biomass?
That's
so true, bro.
So
exactly. Like we could clear cut areas. That's a good point. But how are you doing?
We want to clear cut to grow vegetables. Well, most vegetables we're growing fit in that high strata, that medium strata. So let's open up a little bit more sunlight, bring in that organic matter, drop it down into the soil, put life back into the soil, because the forest doesn't naturally. Trees fall down naturally. A hurricane comes through. Hurricanes is our pruner. They prune trees. They drop trees. They open up that canopy and bring in more life, more sunlight down to that, and all the young saplings down on the forest floor waiting for that opportunity comes through. So not only do they get a boost of new organic matter there, they also get a new boost of sunlight thriving in. So we're in the garden. It's existential.